Survivor is cool in theory. However, with how this mode is, Survivor is not exactly the best because Survivor is only good if you get sniped. If you're like close range combat and you don't have a teammate on you like shooting at them as well, they're instantly killing you. So there's no point of it. And then Bird's Eye is good, but it's only, well, I think it's decent, but it's only good if you have a UAV up. So okay, so with Bird's Eye, what it does is it makes it to where your UAVs scan faster, so you get a better concept of where they are more often. But also it shows, oh, it'll show, oh, it will, so your UAV specifically scan faster and show where enemy squads are looking for your squad, but only for your UAVs. So if somebody else uses a UAV, it doesn't do, so not as good. But yeah, I like using Ghost, and then Cold-Blooded is good because, how to explain it? Obviously, it's kind of weird because it's good against AI targeting systems. Well, actually, I don't even think there is AI targeting system. But there's thermal optics and high alert, which is the two main things I'd like to get rid of. But also, if you see recon drones, they can't scan you. However, they can still mark you. So they can still like spot you. It's just not as long. And if you have if you have multiple people with it, they can't really keep that up. And then I have, because like here's the thing. So strong arm, Bub Squad, I honestly don't really see it like useful at all. Because a lot of times if you get hit with an explosive, you're fucking dead anyway. The only use it really has is you can potentially survive like kill streaks if they hit you. Scavenger is good for the plate part, but the ammo is really annoying. Battle Hardened is alright, not really crazy. But yeah, mostly double time just because it's really nice. And then I have the Overkill to get my, to have like a guaranteed good primary instead of my sniper. Because I was using just the sniper. Wait, what including the primary slot when you purchased at buy stations? Fucking bruh. But I was thinking about it, and I didn't really use any of these. Like I got value out of Tracker once, but besides that, not really. And like Kevin uses it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, but I was going to use the Hemlock. And my plan, because it's weird because with how the game is, it's better to have range, right? But you want the movement too. And double time only gives you so much. It doesn't give you speed, it gives you endurance. Yeah, that's the problem. If I suck at using SMGs at range. Like anything longer than like long shotgun range, I cannot fucking hit for my life for some reason. Well, when I was so like I've been using the ISO Hemlock, I've been enjoying it. However, I'm trying to make it like have a high round count, but also allow me to shoot quickly and have, you know, whatever. And I think I have made the best thing I can make without tuning, because I have So to give you an idea, I have 45 round mag, right? Nothing crazy. There's obviously, high round count, but everything's sorry. I have a grip that increases my sprint to fire speed and my aim down sight speed, but I have less recoil control. So to counter that, I have a stock that gives me recoil control, but also lowers everything from before. Then I have my everything. And what this will do overall is with all these counters, it allow me to use my barrel to have slightly less range and hip fire accuracy, but I am faster in general. Which is actually not, now that I think about it, the whole goddamn gun counters itself. I think. Hold on, can I? Yeah, I suck at range. Hold on, so try this. So 10, 20 meters were good. 10 meters were good. What the fuck is that? It's like probably 30. 10 were good. 20 were good. 30 first shot for. Basically what I mean by that is every single like downside, because I don't really have it tuned, they all kind of counter each other. So I basically got slightly worse mobility, slightly better handling, slightly better accuracy, and slightly worse damage. Which I'm assuming is his range. But the main thing, I think it's just oh. Yeah, after that. But then I have an MCPR with explosive rounds, and I'm really hoping that it works out pretty well. Because these stats are actually fucked. So, I increased my damage, my fire rate, and my range, and as well as my recoil control a fuck ton, right? But I have less handling and less accuracy. But I'm slightly more mobile. But the thing is with snipers is that you don't really have to worry about accuracy. I don't feel like, simply because like I feel like what accuracy is how it's like what it is after your first shot, like the bullet, or like the bloom, right? Like how much it is. But since it's a sniper, you don't really have to worry about that because you have to fucking pull back the bolt between every shot. So I just fucking dumped all the bad shit into it. But and I mostly have all my customization on the sniper, and then I have the ISO hemlock is all right. Turns out I don't actually have it. I don't. Oh, it comes with subsonic too. Rounds, but turns out I don't actually have. I don't actually have it unlocked. But lucky for me, I have a fucking blueprint for it, which I think is the dumbest thing ever, honestly. Because I don't have it unlocked, but I can still customize it if I just go to the blueprint and take everything off. Does that does that make sense? But yeah, I am just But it did force me because it has a little sticker on it you can't get rid of. I did have to use like a certain camo because it comes with red, and I was like, I can't use like purple. I'll fuck it up. But yeah, honestly, hold on. Okay, hold on. I might have to go with. Yeah, I like having the sniper. I don't know. But yeah, there are a couple though of perks that I didn't think were gonna be as good though. Fucking resupply and spotter are actually kind of goated. So spotter is I'm assuming you know what it is, right? Okay. So the reason it's so good is because there are times where okay, so I'll give you an example. So it basically they kind of realized that people who used it only used it with another perk, so they combined it with two perks. So what it can do is you can spot any equipment and field upgrades through walls. The kill streak doesn't matter, but you can spot those. So if there's recon drone in the air, you can find it easier. Aim down at it, it highlights it for your entire team. Also, if you spot it, you can also spot equipment through walls, right? But you can also hack them through a wall. I haven't been able to hack it because I always forget about that part. But say there is a claymore behind a wall, right, blocking it. You can just hack it from the other side, get in stealthily, put up, and then if an enemy tries to go through that door, they'll get blown up by the claymore. It does take time, but it is very good for setting up. And then resupply, I told you, because that shit is just like, because turns out, I found this out. I was kind of confused, but it's not. So I think they buffed it, or they gave the wrong description for it. And the reason why it's so good. So it says you start with an additional lethal. That's not the case. You start with an additional lethal and an additional tactical, and those are charged over 30 seconds.
My God, Ethan.
Hi. But here's the thing that I just thought about that had never occurred to me. You know, so you know the fucking heartbeat sensor, right, in House of Tactical? Well, how it works is how you know it works is that it has the battery, so then once it's gone, it's gone. I found out that when it's gone, if you use a munitions box, it'll give it to you back. What if you have resupply on? Would it, after 30 seconds, come back to you? Which, if that's the case, I would imagine so. Which means it would basically, if it gets low, you can just pop it like real quick, wait 30 seconds, and leave a brand new one. Without having to waste any resources getting another one. Which is kind of crazy. At least in my opinion.